Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or much depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos. Today is Monday, the 19th day of February 2024. I bring the news update. We stand in awe of the Southeast populace for their undaunted bravery and rare insight. That's according to Ohaneze Ndibo. Now, Ohaneze Ndibo, under Okechukwu Isiguzero, yes, commending the people of the Southeast for their calmness in abstaining from a series of protests against President Tinubu-led government, yes, over the economic hardship and deteriorating living conditions of the people. Now, Isiguzoro said that the Southeast has always suffered government neglect since the administration of former President Muhammadu Buhari up until this moment. Now, we urge the present administration to implement the 2014 Constitutional Conference report amid the hardship confronting the country. In a statement, Isiguzoro said, quote, "In the wake of nationwide uproar and agitation sparked by escalating living costs, economic distress, and the famine, a resolute calmness emanates from the whole eastern Nigeria, comprising the Southeast and South-South region. The striking serenity and resolute silence amidst the prevalent anger and upheaval in the North and Southwest have left many, including the Presidency and the North, astounded. The preeminent Igbo social cultural organization and unwavering advocate for the Igbo people commends the citizens of the old Eastern region, particularly the Southeast, for their exceptional acumen and sagacity in abstaining from spearheading protests against President Tinubu and the federal government amid economic hardships. Since the inception of the Buhari regime in 2015 to the current Tinubu administration, the Southeast has borne the brunt of governmental neglect and discrimination. Whether it be the center's exclusions, the wanton demolition of Igbo properties in Lagos without federal intervention, the systematic burning of Igbo markets in the Southwest, minimal federal ministerial appointments, or the unjust incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu juxtaposed with the favored treatment of figures like Sowore and Igboho, the injustices meted out to the Southeast are glaring. As protests surge in Niger, Kano, Lagos, Osun, and Abuja, the absence of casualties or protester killings resulting from security intervention starkly contrasts with the haunting memories of Southeastern lives lost during past protests against Kano's detention and the tragic Obibo massacre in Rivers State. Ohaneze stands in awe of the Southeast populace for their undaunted bravery and a rare insight in weathering this storm. We stand in solidarity with all suffering Igbos and Nigerians, urging the federal government to overhaul President Tinubu's floundering economic team with competent hands to salvage the crumbling economy before it collapses completely. Moreover, instead of issuing hollow threats to disillusion citizens, the government should heed the voices of reason and implement the recommendations of the 2014 Constitutional Conference to quell the mounting dissent and rebellion. End of quote. Of course, now the rebellion will continue. The rebellion will continue. Yes, that's what they need now. Talking about the calmness of the Igbo in the face of this obvious provocation as a result of this harsh economic policies that has plunged the country into this mess. Yes, hardship everywhere. And so, the Ohaneze is saying, Ndibo has remained calm, quiet in all these challenges. Protest has been going on in major cities across Nigeria, particularly in the North and Southwest. Despite the fact that the Southwest has their brother as the president, who is currently occupying that position. And these things are happening. Nigeria's economy stands the worst in the whole world now. The worst. And so it's the poverty capital of the world. And so people are protesting. No electricity, no pipe-borne water, no good roads, no accessible, health care. Yes? So people are dying. Hunger ravaging them. Diseases. Yes. High cost of living. Food prices skyrocketing. Medicine beyond the reach of the average person. People cannot go to a chemist shop and buy drugs. Even counter drugs. They are expensive now. So the Igbos, they are keeping quiet. They are calm. And Ohaneze is saying, look, they are saluting this calmness of the Igbo in the face of these provocations. But what I will not say, in the Igbo, the Biafrans, they have known what is happening in Nigeria. They are observing with keen interest the development of what is happening. I hope you to say that I told you and I would have told you they are not the same. Yes. Say I told you and that I would have told you they are not the same. They are not the same. Of course. I told you, I would have told you. Look, that is it. The Igbos, they told them. They know these things will happen. So what's the head? We want them to be shouting, jumping up and down, protesting now. They have passed beyond. They have passed this level of jumping up and down. Yes, jumping up and down over mere economic hardship. Nowhere. Igbos are looking for their freedom. They are watching with keen interest for their referendum. That's it. They are not interested in Nigeria any longer because nothing will make this country be better. You will see that no government in Nigeria that comes in power that will be better than the previous one. Nowhere. The previous administration will always be better than the current regime in Nigeria at all times. Yes, go and check. The previous one will always be commended than the present one because of what? Because it will get from bad to worse, bad to worse. That is it. It won't get better. It won't get better. The country has foundational issue. So this amendment will not work. The walls of the Nigerian, if Nigeria is a building, the walls and everything has cracked. It's, big hole everywhere. So you can't amend this thing. You must pull down the entire structure and start a new foundation with justice. Yes, fairness, with equity, honesty, sincerity, truth, sincerity of purpose. That is it. So these lies and everything that you lay foundation with, mistrust, mutual suspicion and everything, injustice, so it will not work. Alright. So Ndibo watching with keen interest the developments in Nigeria for their referendum, for the referendum of the Biafra, for the restoration of the Republic of Biafra. So not interested in protest. Protest what? Protest over fuel. Is that? Protest over minimum wage, right? Nowhere. Nowhere. If you want to protest, go and protest. Ndibo not interested in protest again. This one will show that Ndibo are ready to leave Nigeria, to build their own nation. They're not interested in, nobody's protesting. Still is surprising many people. Yes? They're not protesting. They're interested in their own country and having their own nation. That's the only way out. So, because there's nothing that is being done at the moment to change the course of things. Nowhere. Stay the same old story. Doing the same old things, expecting new results. Nowhere. It won't work that way. So that is it. That is why the boys are quiet. They are calm because